So I keep on wanting to say that old lady. Okay, here we go. 6, 7, 8, 9. Carbon and Coercion Reduction Act in Christmas season, folks. This is all about public transportation, a rail system straight up highways, reducing traffic in all the major traffic areas, electric vehicle rental stations at every station, and prime real estate for the best for income. Elon Musk, folks, he's gonna help us. He said that he is pledging his support to our system. He's gonna be targeting the most traffic congested places in the country, high-tech rail system and technology from SpaceX and stuff, and real results, folks. Why are we going after the most trafficy places in the country? Because idling produces 20 times more pollution than a car being driven. Yes, folks. 20 times more pollution than a car being driven. And why do we care about that? Inhaling air pollution kills about that many people every year. Not just the planet is affected, but people also. Sitting in traffic is literally killing people. 45 million people are forced near major roads. It's not even just the people or the planet. It's 45 million people that are forced near major roads that suffer chronic diseases, all kinds of things. Vehicles are the #1 source of pollution in the USA. Why so selfish, you might be asking? Why don't we just give up these cars? Why don't we just get rid of them? Well, in my case, I know for a fact that it takes about 30 minutes to 40 minutes to get here, depending on traffic. Or I could take public transportation and it would take about, 2.5 hours or more to get here. And then if I was to go to work and then come home, like, I'd have to take an Uber anyways. You're gonna have to make a better option than driving. We got these great things. They're called roads. What's your solution, government? Oh, traffic evaporation. Getting rid of roads so there's no more. Will equal no more cars. Yeah, okay. The traffic will just disappear. No, I don't think it will unless there's like other options. I know for a fact that unless there's another option that's comparable, I would not take it. There's none right now for me to get here. And let's face it, if you make it too expensive, I'm just not gonna go to school. I'm not gonna evaporate. I'm just, sorry, I'm gonna have to drop out. The juice is not worth the squeeze. Or you got the other theory the government's working off of is induced traffic, is like making roads makes more cars use these roads. And it's like, yeah, no crap. Making services makes more people use those services. Making more houses makes people go to those houses. As long as you have the to get there, the roads and stuff. Why no public transportation? Come on, government, come on. And the government's like, give us more money, give us more money. And I'm like, well, we talked about building public transportation up 93 at one point, and you said, oh, too expensive for public transportation. You got buses. Well, it costs, to expand 93, it costs that $775 million to expand 93. However, it would have cost $782 million to put a train through. Why we didn't put the train through, it's a little bit complicated. I could get into it, but we don't really have time for it right now because I'm making a presentation. Rail plus property. Holy crap, I'm gonna have to go fast with this shit. I've only got like 15 seconds left. Rail plus property it just means that we build up the area around it, we rent it or we lease it, or we sell it, and we get a little bit of revenue off of that. Just by building up the infrastructure around these areas that don't have infrastructure. To put it in perspective, the U.S. spends about $850 billion on the U.S. military. $1 billion for one highway. But right now we're sending $1 billion for climate aid to Angola because we didn't fix our own friggin' hazardous programs. $1 billion on electric buses that don't even work in Michigan. Screw this. We already know what works. Carbon footprint is terrible in the U.S. Don't come here. You're just gonna make it worse. Stay in your countries. It's gonna make it worse. We need a self-sustaining public transportation, real estate, great public transportation, electric vehicle rentals at the stations. You won't need anything else. You won't need a car. Clean rail service instead of dirty highways. Short distance electric travel vehicles at every rail station. Screw paying more taxes. If life's worth living, what's living for? I gotta click on this.
I do coke so I can work longer. So I can earn more. So I can do more coke.
This is our transportation
so I
system.
Can work longer. So I can earn more.
Let's just
so I can
build
do
it
more
up.
Coke.
So we can get more coke.
So I can work longer.
So we can work longer.
More.
So we can earn more. So we can have more people living around. So we get more traffic. Thank you for your time. That was my presentation. Dang it, it's like 3 minutes over. It's 2 minutes over. I think I can... Whatever. I'll figure it out. I'll try to be quicker.